Was the Resurrection Stone created from dark magic? The Resurrection Stone is 1/3 of the infamous Deathly Hallows, 3 magical items steeped in myth and legend, so much that many believed that's all they were, just a tale, just a story passed down throughout the years. Now, we all know this story, and there's a couple of theories about the Hallows' creation. You can watch my theory by clicking the link in the description below. So, we have the Elder Wand, the Cloak of Invisibility, and the Resurrection Stone. Now, each Hallow has their strong point, to which they're famous for, but they also have their negative points too. The Elder Wand, for example, in the right hands can be used to do wondrous things, but in the wrong hands it can cause devastation, and it has a very, very bloody history. The Cloak of Invisibility is the most powerful invisibility cloak ever created. Made like no other, it has never deteriorated in quality and is exactly as the day it was made. Yet this cloak can provide a false sense of comfort. Nobody can hide forever, especially from death itself. Eventually the person will grow tired of being hidden. Then there's the Resurrection Stone, the final Deathly Hallow. Now, the title of this video speaks for itself, and that is, was the Resurrection Stone created from dark magic? How could it be a dark object? Well, its purpose is extremely dark itself. When turned thrice in hand, the Resurrection Stone brings back a person's loved ones. Whether the person has a choice, or how many loved ones they can bring back to the world of the living is unknown. So I'll ask the question again, why is this dark magic? Well, let's look at the purpose of the stone in a little bit more detail. So, the stone's purpose is not to keep the dead in a different realm for long periods of time. However, this can be taken advantage of. Its existence is unnatural, and if the holder of the stone was not in the right frame of mind, they could withhold their loved one from returning to the world of the dead indefinitely, and this shows an attachment to the past and a failure to accept that death has occurred, which will prevent the person from truly moving forward. It also keeps the dead person or people against their will in a world to which they don't belong. The user will never truly have these people that they've lost back permanently. These people are hollow entities. They lose their connection to humanity the longer they remain at the will of the person holding the stone. I believe there are many who could lose their sanity, refusing to accept the rules of death. Death cannot be manipulated. The stone's existence is unnatural as its ability. There is to be no gateway between the living and the dead, and the stone contradicts this. I always think of the Mirror of Erised when I think of the Resurrection Stone. 2 items that allow people to see what their heart desires personally with the mirror and physically with the stone, but at the same time can capture and warp the mind of the individuals that fail to respect both the mirror and the stone's purpose and power. I think the creation of the stone was to offer closure to anyone who lost a loved one to tragedy. It was not meant to have one permanent owner, only to be passed through the ages from person to person with a means to help people move on with their lives, not to hold on to the past. But with dark objects, there's also a huge risk, and I believe I have covered that risk or consequence in this video. However, despite the stone's power, I definitely feel it is an object clouded with dark magic, similar to a Horcrux with one difference. The Horcrux can tie the individual to the world of the living, whereas the Resurrection Stone can tie the user to the land of the dead. Thank you very much for watching today's video, everyone, and don't forget, guys and girls, if you want to get your very own Harry Potter Folklore t-shirt, all you have to do is click the link in the description below. There are 5 awesome colours available. We've got Hedwig white, we've got Ravenclaw blue, we've got Slytherin green, we've got Gryffindor red, and we've got Hufflepuff yellow. Click the link below. So guys, if you want to grab yourself a t-shirt, you know what to do. Now, let me know what you think of this video. Do you believe the Resurrection Stone was created from dark magic? Or do you believe the Resurrection Stone was created for beneficiary purposes only? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.